Okay, good afternoon everyone. Good day sa tanan, ug maayong adlaw sa tanan. Okay, karon mag-solve ta og some problems sa pre-calculus, no? Pre-calculus topic. Okay. Most especially in finding an equation of the tangent line. Okay. So, suppose we are given the function f of x is equal to negative 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared at x is equal to 0. And you will be asked to find an equation of the tangent line. Okay. So, unsa gyud itong akay buhaton, we need to consider some steps. Okay. The first step is that we will solve for what? The definition of the derivative using the limit definition. Okay? So kung makuha na nato, let's proceed to step 2 for us to determine the slope. Okay? Pa-determine nato si slope, we just simply substitute the value of our x, no? Adtong na-solve. While in step 3, we need to find the certain point when x is equal to 0. Okay, using the original equation. And step 4, we will find the equation of tangent line using the points law form. Okay, so let us consider this one. Okay, first step is step 1. We need to solve that one, no? Using the limit definition. Okay, so you have here that is equal to the limit of, we just copy this one, negative 1 plus 2x. Okay. We will replace x by, from the definition, x plus delta x plus 3x plus delta x squared, because squared man na, minus the given function, negative 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared, all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Okay. So mao na siya class katong gigamit nato nga definition sa derivative of a function, no? Using the limit definition. Okay. Okay, so para maglibog, this is just equivalent to the derivative of x. Okay, because we use the definition of the derivative of a function. Okay, so let us continue. We have now the limit. Okay, we just copy negative 1. Then we distribute 2 to each term. So 2 times x, you have plus 2x. 2 times delta x, so plus 2 delta x. Then this one, we expand this one. We just copy 3 plus 3. Then we expand this one. This is simply equivalent to x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared. Then, we remove the parentheses by simply distributing the negative symbol. So, negative times negative, so plus 1 na yan. Okay, negative times positive 2x, so magiging minus 2x na yan. Tapos, you have negative 3x squared. Now, take note, class, na kapag gali more than 1 na gali ang term din na, you should enclose that to parentheses kung mag-minus mo din para dili masayop. Okay? So, copy all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Okay? Can you follow? Okay. Padayon tayo. You have the limit. Okay. So we just copy negative 1 plus 2x plus 2 delta x. Then from here, we distribute 3 to each term. Okay, 3 times x squared, you have plus 3x squared. 3 times 2x delta x, you have plus 6x delta x. 3 times delta x squared, so plus 3 delta x squared. Then copy plus 1 minus 2x minus 3x squared all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Now, From this point, class, nabo mo makita nga makancel na to? Naa, no? So, for example, negative 1 ka 2, 1. So, we could cancel this one. Cancel na to, si 1. What else? O 2x minus 2x. So, mawala na siya, makancel na siya. Okay. Naapa ba? Naapa ba or wala na? Naa, si 3x squared ug minus 2x squared. Makancel na to. Okay? So, unsa na lang ang mabilin? So, ato isulat. You have the limit, okay, diri to delta x plus 6x delta x plus 3 delta x squared maura all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Okay? Now, look at the numerator, class. Unsay ilang common? Unsay common to each term? Diba, delta x? So, we factor out, we remove out delta x. So, the limit, at ipagawas delta x from each term. So, delta x. Parenthesis, unsa na rin mabilin sa 2 delta x? Kung magawas ang delta x, 2 na lang siya. Diri sa second term, kung ipagawas na ito yung x, ang delta x, ang mabilin, 6x na lang. Diri, kuhaan na itong isa ka delta x, so nabilin 3 delta x. As, over delta x, as delta x approaches 0. Okay? So, naka-follow ta? So, at this point, klaro kaay nga nanay common si numerator denominator, so we can cancel delta x here. Cancel na to. Pasensya dyan kay ta guys, gigamay kay akong board, whiteboard. So, dali na lang ta sa right side. No? Dali ta padayon. Tipid-tipid na lang ta. So, the limit of 2 plus 6x plus 3 delta x as delta x approaches 0. So, mauna na siya nabilin. So, makancel na to si delta x. Kaning 3 as delta x approaches 0, so may mo na siyang 0. So, may 0 na siya. So, what is left? You have f prime of x is equal to 2 plus 6x. Okay. Take note, first step pa lang ni nato in order for us to arrive on how to find the equation of the tangent line at this function given. Okay. First step pa lang na nato. Okay. I hope naka-follow ta, no? Okay. Let's move on to our second step. Okay. I-resume sa ni nato. Pasensya kayo mo guys, kaya akong eraser di naga-function. Okay? Gigamit sa bisan asa nga pag-erase, then what happened now? Dili na siya maka-erase ani. So, gamit na lang ko og gaming, no? Para i-erase. Erase ang natagtarong para limpyo. Okay? So, I hope na-enjoy mo, no? This is very useful topics, labi na sa katong mga nag-senior high. Okay. So, let's move on to step 2. Na naman tayo derivative. So, step 2, we substitute x is equal to 0, kaning given, no? To our derivative. F prime of x is equal to 2 plus 6x. Okay? So, again, f prime of x or the derivative is just the same as the slope. M is equal to 2 plus 6 at 0. So, therefore, our slope is equal to 2. No? Are we correct? Okay. Now, nanatay step 2. Since na naman tayo slope M, unsay kulang? Point na lang. So, sa step 3, we are given x is equal to 0. So, we're looking for the value of our y, correct? So, we just simply substitute x is equal to 0 to the original equation. So, that is y is equal to negative 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared. Para makuha nato ang value ni y. Because if x daw is equal to 0, what is the value of our y here from the original equation? So, you have y. Ato lang ipulin ng x is equal to 0. Negative 1 plus 2 times 0 plus 3 times 0 squared. So, it follows that your y is equal to negative 1. No? So, now we have a point 0 and negative 1. Now, anong negative 1 lang man siya? Because 2 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0 na Japon. So, nanatay slope, nanatay point. Okay. Now, let's move on to step 3. To find the equation of the tangent line, we need to substitute the slope m and the point to the point-slope form. Okay? Kadumdum pa mo sa point-slope form sa inyong algebra o sa inyong geometry. Okay, step 3, step 4. Step 4. Step 4. Okay. Substitute m is equal to 2, x sub 1 is equal to 0, y sub 1 is equal to negative 1. To the point-slope form, we have y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. Okay? So, ipangpuli na doon na nato ang mga value ni m, x sub 1, ug y sub 1 diri sa point-slope form. So, may tabo, may nani. You have y minus, what is the value of our y sub 1? You have negative 1. So, we enclose that one to parentheses. So, equal to, m is 2, then x minus our x sub 1 is 0. So, simplify further. Y, negative 1 times negative 1, so plus 1. Correct? Is equal to 2x minus 0. No? Ako na ipakita si 0 kay because 2 times x, 2x. Padipod mo malibog. 2 times negative 0 is 0. Negative 0. Wala naman dyan po naka-value unta. So, finalize your answer. No? So, you have now which we will transpose all these terms to the right side of the equation. So, therefore, the equation of the line would be 2x. Kaning y, kung ibalin na to sa right side, may mong minus y. Kaning positive 1, ibalin na to sa right side, may mong negative 1 is equal to 0. Okay? Okay, and this is the equation of the tangent line. I really hope na mo nasabtan ani, no? Most especially sa katong mga nag-senior high sa pre-calculus topic nila. Okay, that's it. That's all for today. I hope inyong i-subscribe akong channel. Dagan salamat and pwede po ninyo ma-share sa inyong mga friends, kaila, mga manghod. Kaya dagan kayo itong mga math tutorial na topic dito from different subjects. Okay, salamat and God bless sa tanan.